Hi guys, my name's Sam Saggers, Director of Positive Real Estate. A big part of my job is to find opportunities in the property market to make sure our valued clients are doing well, making equity, getting good rents, and getting a positive outcome when it comes to buying real estate in the marketplace. Of course, for the best tips and strategies, our property investor nights that are held everywhere are a great source of knowledge and research. Today I'm going to give you some good tips, so take some good notes. We're going to be talking about house and land packages and how you can actually make money. Now, as you know, there's a lot of cookie cutter house and land packages, generic kind of properties that a lot of people are offered in the marketplace. Investors, be wary. Some of these homes are really overcapitalized properties. They're being sold to you by people who are getting paid exorbitant commissions, and for a lot of people, they don't do very well out of them. In fact, they're sold under the basis that negative gearing is a great way to invest. Now, there's nothing wrong with getting a tax deduction for buying property, but that is a benefit to real estate, not a principle. A principle to buying property in the format of house and land is actually reverse engineering it. What we would call land and house. The idea is actually to go out and find the land at a reasonable rate or a less expensive rate, and we do this by discounting the land. We then find ourselves a builder that could build at a more competitive rate than an owner-occupier. And this is really undercapitalising the property. So the highest and best use of the land becomes the overcapitalised property by the owner-occupier, and we find the undercapitalised value of the land by using really a less spec building or less overcapitalised building solution. Our clients can make anywhere from sort of $20,000 to $60,000, $70,000. In fact, we just did a deal in Mudgee, which is a small regional town. We used exactly that methodology, and our clients have already made $60,000 and $70,000, and it's only been a couple of months. There's some things you need to know about house and land estates. Don't ever get involved in a property where there's a huge investor uptake in an area. If there's not a good owner-occupier percentage, those particular estates can fall into disarray. So we're looking for a good owner-occupier content. We also want things like overhead power lines removed. We want underground power lines. We want a nice looking estate. We want it very close to old established housing as well. You don't necessarily want to be on the fringe of a new or sprawling community. And we want to know that the land supply is well controlled, that the developer isn't going to release a lot of lots and flood the market with land. So there's just some basic tips on how to be a successful property investor when you are involved in land and building opportunities. I tend to follow them rather than house and land packages, which are simply just a cookie cutter way of people to own a property with perhaps the goal of getting a return over a 20-year period. Who likes the sounds of getting a return in a 20-year period? Not many of us. Most of us want to make some money in the first couple of years of owning the property, and some of the positive real estate tips allow you to do that. So come along to one of our property investor nights. They're held all around the country. We'll teach you some similar tips to what I've just mentioned and a lot more. Catch you soon.